Chris Houston and Ann Goda are sisters, and since their mother passed away a decade ago, their father Kermit has been living between both of them.
We always kid everyone and say we share him. So that means sometimes he's with my sister in Pennsylvania, because that's where we grew up.
He was with Chris in New York, in the Hudson Valley, when his stroke happened.
But he's an avid stamp collector, coin collector, big eBay shopper. So I was in his office with him, helping him to order some new binders for his stamp collection. So we had just placed the order when it was, 3:30 or so in the afternoon.
He took a nap before dinner, nothing out of the ordinary. But when he showed up to dinner, she knew something was off.
He was talking, but his answers or questions didn't make sense in the logic of the conversation.
She took him to the hospital near her home, and it was there that they confirmed a stroke had happened. Now, growing up in the area near Allentown, Good Shepherd was often talked about. So when their father's stroke happened, Anne called them right away.
I got home, and luckily when I called Sue Wagner, I believe she's the director of admissions, she answered the phone, which was, like, to us, the first good sign. We didn't have to leave a message. I had a wonderful conversation with her. She was super upbeat, and she told me she would have her assistant, Jenny Lynn, reach out to us.
But transferring a 91-year-old man from Chris's house to Good Shepherd wasn't going to be an easy task. It's a 3-hour trip, and doctors weren't sure Kermit would be able or comfortable sitting upright in a car for that long. So they needed to dispatch an ambulance to transport him in a bed. And an impending snowstorm didn't help the process. But eventually, Kermit was on the road to Good Shepherd for inpatient stroke rehabilitation. They weren't able to see their father during the 12 days he spent at Good Shepherd because of COVID, but they had nightly Zoom calls. And as for Dad, he still has a long road to recovery ahead of him. He is in Pennsylvania with Anne, doing speech therapy and other outpatient rehabs.
So you have that hope that things will continue. But then, as my sister said, as have deeper conversations or ask deeper questions, you can see he's struggling to think about what to say. And sometimes I think he thinks he's saying the right thing, and then it's frustrating to him that we don't understand it.
The biggest thing they were grateful for working with Good Shepherd was that they helped the sisters be an advocate for their father, especially Jenny Lynn.
My father was very active before. Active for a 91-year-old, very into his hobbies, reading, watching TV, eBay shopping, things like that. So we were hoping and wanting to do whatever we could to get him back to that same state. And Jenny Lynn was very helpful. So Jenny Lynn's willingness to really reach out and work with us in the hospital to get that to happen was a blessing to both of us to have someone there.
Good Shepherd is a destination for transforming lives and inspiring hope. Call 1-888-44-REHAB or visit goodshepherdrehab.org.